Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Dragonball I Wonder episode 23. Now this episode is going to be a bit different than the rest because like most of the other episodes are based on like things that have happened that I'm like that I've always wondered about. This one is actually based more on assumption rather than and I guess presumption that it may or may not happen, rather than it did actually happen, and I'm confused about it. So, just letting you guys know. And as you can see by the picture here, the topic here is when Goku takes Oob to train, does he teach him pretty much all of his best moves? Like, for example, does he teach him? Like, I assume he does teach him Kamehameha because he taught Gohan that, but. Like, for example, will he teach him, for example, Kaioken? Now, I've heard a lot of people ask about, like, why Goku never taught his sons Kaioken. Like, he never taught Gohan or Goten Kaioken. Well, I think to answer why he never taught his sons Kaioken, that's pretty simple, because there's part saying. Think about it. Goku used Kaioken before, and it was useful at a certain point, but let's be honest, after he used it against Captain Ginyu, it stopped being useful, because, at least in canon, he used it against Frieza, and it didn't work at all. And out of canon, he used it against a few other enemies, including Cooler, and it didn't work either. So I think it's fair to say that he has a good reason for not wanting to use it anymore. He found something way more efficient, which is Super Saiyan. So, to me, that's easy to explain why he never taught Gohan or Goten, especially Goten, Kaioken, because Super Saiyan would have been a much better alternative to that. It makes you stronger and you can sustain it longer. Now, what's interesting is because Oob is human, basically, I mean, he's reincarnated from Boo, I know that, but he's still human, so Goku can't teach Oob Super Saiyan. That's not something you can learn by being like just through training. Like you have to be a Saiyan and train in order to do it. And even then, it's not based on how strong you are necessarily. It's based on need, not desire. But I would say there's sort of a combination of that because otherwise you'd have much weaker Saiyans becoming Super Saiyan. But obviously that has to be a minimum, and I would assume, in order to become a Super Saiyan. But like I think that Oob could possibly benefit a lot from Kaioken because being human, he doesn't have any special transformation, or at least not that I'm aware of. Basically in canon, humans don't really have special transformations, unlike Saiyans and Frieza's race that does, and certain alien races that also do. So the way I see it, it would make sense for Goku not to teach his sons Kaioken because they don't need it and it's not as efficient as Super Saiyan. But it would make sense for him to teach Oob. However, I made this video because I'm guessing that whether or not he would teach Kaioken to Oob. And I think he would because he knows that Oob could never learn Super Saiyan, no matter how strong he gets. And he's much stronger than any of the Saiyans were when they learned Super Saiyan. So it's not that he lacks strength, he lacks the DNA to be able to turn Super Saiyan. So I think Goku probably, like, if Goku teaches his sons Kamehameha, then I'm sure he would teach Oob Kaioken, because he would get some use out of it. And there are some benefits to Kaioken, such as the increase in strength and awareness and senses and all that. Like, personally, I think that if Oob learned Kaioken, then he would probably master it in a way that Goku couldn't, only because Goku didn't use it long enough to really get the full benefits of it. Like, for example, we might see like Oob Kaioken times 50 or times 100 or something. Anyway, it's been a short little video about the topic, so again, this one's based more on assumption than what actually happens, and I think it would be cool to see a Kaioken Oob. So anyway, that's been my video, and see you guys next time.